I have a bombshell to drop on you guys today because this is something that I've been thinking about, and it's a harsh reality about the modern society that we are living in currently. And so, like always, hopefully you came in here with an open mind, ready to receive this harsh reality. Before we get into the harsh reality about what's going on in society right now, I want to need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the show, all the ways you can support the show are in the description below. So this thought stems from the whole P. Diddy situation about his trafficking charges and Cassie situation. I don't know if you guys been paying attention, but ever since his home got raided, he seems unbothered. Now, word on the street is he got alerted that Homeland Security would raid his house looking for evidence and videotapes. So maybe that's where he sent one of his jets, because he sent the jet off somewhere, but he wasn't on that jet. He was seen walking around looking concerned. Now, all of a sudden, he's partying again, looking happy. What changed? Either he's a fantastic actor or he has some leverage somewhere. So Cassie situation, she launches these allegations. He pays the 30 to 40, what is that, 10 figures, somewhere between 30 to 50 million dollars in a day. Completely unheard of. So Diddy has power, influence, and money. Lots of it. So some of you guys like, Miles, why are you talking about this? We already know about this P. Diddy situation. Guys, he's not going to prison. He'll never go to prison. I don't think he's going to prison. And if he went to prison, I can't see him going to prison. If he went to prison, I see him deleting himself, because he just has too many enemies. He's crossed too many people. If you guys haven't watched the documentary on surviving Diddy, that will expose a lot if you guys haven't known the back history of him. But he's not going to prison. And you know why he's not going to prison? Because word came out that he has hidden cameras in his house. And he constantly invites all kinds of celebrities to come over. So your favorite celebrity, actress, actor, they've been to a Diddy party. And these parties get buck wild. That's the rumor, that's the word on the street. So if you put two and two together, this guy is blackmailing celebrities. And that's what I think his leverage is. And that's why I think he'll never go to prison. Because if he goes to prison, he's just going to take the whole industry down with him, exposing their secrets, exposing what they do behind closed doors at parties when they interact with one another. So Diddy's not going to prison, guys. I don't think so. You guys can you can have that. You guys can think about whatever with that. And if you look further into his backstory, Andre Harrell, Clive Davis, these guys were all homosexuals. J. Edgar Hoover came out as bisexual. Here's the bombshell, guys. Your society right now in Western culture is ran by that group of people. the L squad. This is speaking code, the L squad. You guys know the LGBT L squad. They run your society now. Not only do they run the society, but women run the society. We live in a matriarchy now. Well, Miles, why would you say that? You know, if you're a feminist, you're like, well, no, we still got a lot of work to do. Guys still control a lot. If you're a male, you're like, well, Miles, I see what you're coming from, but I still think guys are in control. Guys, most of your voting bloc is women. And they outnumber men. So whatever agenda they want to get pressed through, it didn't matter. It wouldn't matter if all the men voted, because you're outnumbered. They'd outvote you just off the numbers. So their agenda is going to get passed. You seeing all the pivotal mistakes that we're making in society at the moment? Why do you think that L squad, their agendas are being pushed in high schools and little kids' schools now, if they weren't in power? A lot of your favorite celebrities have interacted with that group voluntarily. So you guys that are looking up to celebrities and actors and athletes and thinking they're good role models to be, you might want to reverse the way you think. Look at the Dwight Howard situation. He's with the L squad. Michael Sam, L squad. Caleb Williams. Guys, Caleb Williams, it's only a matter of time at this point. Before he says he's on the L squad. If you're a hetero, see, I'm not even gonna go into that, but I will go into this. A lot of you women are worried about, you know, being oppressed, and women, you're worried about men oppressing you and being too strong and too manipulative and all that stuff. You know what you should be concerned about? You should be concerned about how weak the men have gotten. Because if the men in your culture are weak, that puts your survival rate that decreases your survival rate. Because it's only a matter of time before conflict, physical conflict, happens. And you're going to need those men to be strong, which at the moment they're not strong, which should be extremely troubling to a lot of women. So hopefully there's so many things going wrong in society. It's declining, in case you haven't noticed. This is not just one of those hopeless videos. It's just me venting about what's going on in society and me just giving my thoughts. The decline is inevitable at this point. The men aren't speaking up. The women are confused. They're drunk off of their own power. They don't care about anything else. They're overly entitled, almost undateable at this point. To be in a relationship today, you damn near have to be a simp, because any masculine man is not going to put up. A masculine man is order. And when a woman gets out of order, he's supposed to straighten her out, just how he's supposed to straighten his home out, just how he's supposed to straighten out the men that he's leading out. But now, if you try to straighten out anybody, you get CPS called on you. The women call you abusive, financially and emotionally. See, back in the day, it was just physical abuse. Now they're gonna come up with like this telepathic way of abusing people. Harassment. You got as a Western man, your balls, they have a vice grip around your balls, and they're just squeezing every little last bit of masculinity out of you, making you completely docile and weak. And on top of all of that that's going on, we live in a hedonistic society. Over-consumed and distracted by pleasure. Look at all your entertainment. It's connected with sex, is it not? When women go out, they're over-sexualizing themselves by the way they dress. This is also why sex sells. So not only are you weak, you're distracted by pleasure. Being led by the L squad and by women. I mean, do you guys want your society to be taken over? I mean, it just screams. So that's my video. Hopefully you guys walked away, clicked off the video with some insight. On your way out, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support in the description below. Don't click off the video, click the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.